3, 2, 1.
Boom! Welcome to another episode of Necro Electric. I'm your host, Sean. This orange-haired little cutie right here is my love, Kylie. And the spicy habanero
Taco Bell
DJ
girl.
Mixmaster, Susana Lopez is here. And before we kick this one off, we have to make a announcement that comes with a heavy heart. Susana Lopez is leaving our show. She has chosen to pursue school and focus on family. And as her friends and what we consider our family, we support her decision. And even though it's a bummer,
I don't like it.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
Yeah, this isn't our last show though. We're gonna have one more where we give her a proper send off. So
Yeah.
So we still got one more.
Knows.
Still hanging in there.
Soak her in while she's here.
All right, what's our theme today?
Theme today is fun times.
Fun times.
Always.
All right, that's a good one. That way it won't be too doom and gloom around here.
Yeah,
You know what's a fun time?
I do. If we're thinking of the same thing.
I
Yeah.
don't think you're thinking what I'm thinking. Letting people know that your boy Sean is Walmart famous, son.
Okay.
Because of the
This has
newspaper.
not gone to his head at all.
It was only 25,000 years ago.
No, this was
No, this was like
Current?
last night.
yeah, 2 days ago.
Oh, wait,
Two
what?
nights ago.
Tell me, what?
I sent
So-
him to Walmart for wine.
Yeah, so I'm
He
in
came
line.
back all happy. I was like, what the fuck happened? I was like, you meet someone?
Santa Claus?
No, so it was nighttime. So they only had one cashier open and then the self checkout line. So it was like a bunch of people on both those lines. And I go to the self checkout thing, and I scan my wine, and then it alerts, so I have to wait for the person to come and
for
clear
ID,
me, right?
ID, yeah.
And then I hear, hey, right? And then I'm like just ignoring it because I don't know anybody around here.
Yeah, I'm trying to holler.
And then I hear, hey, skeleton. Right? And I'm like, skeleton? What the fuck, dude? And I turn around, and it's this
Right.
couple. It's like a married couple. It's like a black dude with like a mohawk and his
Yeah.
wife. And they're like, hey, we know you. And I'm like, oh yeah? From what? And they're like, your show, your internet show. We watch it. I was like, oh shit. And then they're like,
Internet
yeah, they're like, electric something, right? And I'm like, yeah, Necro Electric. And they're like, oh, can we get a picture, skeleton?
Oh, how cool.
If you guys are watching this, please tag
Yeah.
him in that
I
picture.
told him to tag. I had 2 bottles of wine, so I went and grabbed my bottles of wine and got in between them and was like, fuck yeah.
That's how you keep happy.
Yeah.
Walmart famous.
Yeah, Walmart famous.
And there was just
Cool.
tons of old fucking weird Texans just everywhere going like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
You know?
That guy.
Yeah, it was
Let me get a
awesome.
picture too, just in case.
So,
It's funny. It's
no,
always
no
fun.
big deal.
All right, moving on.
All right. What are some fun times you guys can think
Fun
about?
times. Well, in high school, after high school, probably before I was married, all those crazy fun times. And then, of course, after you're married, you have a lot of fun doing other things. But I love traveling, personally.
Yeah.
Like, I love going to Brazil. I love going out of state. I love going out of the damn city. Just whatever, an excuse to get out of your norm.
Yeah.
Do you have a
always
favorite
fun.
place that you've traveled?
I loved California.
Yeah.
I loved California when I went to Los Angeles, and I loved the food over there. 10
Yeah.
times.
We miss the food for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do love the food over there.
I mean, not that Texas doesn't have some dope ass barbecue, but
And the beach is beautiful,
Yeah.
even at night. Yeah. So that's really nice over there. I haven't gone to New York yet, so I want to go to New York.
I haven't either, and I really want to go.
Yeah, I heard
He
it's
has.
yeah.
disgusting, like dirty.
Yeah,
Is
crowded. It's a completely different way of living.
Yeah.
New York is like when you're walking down the streets, it's like you're at a concert. There's like when you're walking in and out of a concert and you're just
Kinda
shuffling
terrifying.
Bumping
through
into
the
people.
fucking people, and yeah, there's just I don't know.
Shit on the ground.
I wouldn't say it's. I would actually say it was cleaner than like some parts of San Francisco for
The
sure.
tenderloin.
Yeah, living there. But
You probably don't see many people just standing there taking a dump.
no, I
Probably
didn't.
not. Nah.
But everybody's like in a hurry. Everybody's like,
Trying to make it.
yeah. The
Yeah.
food there's amazing. I had this thing called a pizza cone. Never had
I've
that.
seen
until I
that.
went to
I've
New
seen
York.
that on Instagram.
It's fucking
That thing
dope.
is.
Yeah.
That sounds delicious.
I do want to go there to be a big fat booty. Visit all the pizza spots.
I
want to
go to that Beetle bar, Beetle House.
Like
It's
for the
they
band, the
stayed
Beatles?
the Tim Burton themed bar.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh.
Yeah, and all the waitresses and
Like
waiters
the
are dressed up
Beetlejuice
as like
bar.
characters
Okay.
from all his movies and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I want to go so bad.
There's a lot of
That'd
cool
be
stuff.
I think they have one in LA too.
Well, whatever's more accessible whenever it's time. Whichever city.
I feel you on the travel though. Like I miss like when I was in it, I didn't enjoy it for what it was.
Well,
But like I used to love going somewhere. Like we'd have a gig somewhere and we'd just have no money, and then we would just get in the car and be like, we don't know if we're gonna make it there or not.
You don't know
what I
if
mean?
we'll
Yeah.
have gas money.
that sense of uncertainty, that
Yeah.
adventure time.
Yeah.
Especially
We'll
like
see what we do.
like back in the day, like when I was like fresh out of high school and we'd get California shows, and we'd have like we wouldn't even have like a van to put our gear in. We just had like a Ford like
Damn.
Focus and like
Okay.
whatever the fuck shit car we had.
Yeah.
We'd put all of our shit in there, and then we would just hope we can make it over the mountains into like Sacramento
Yeah,
to play the
that's
shows.
called being young and dumb.
Young and reckless.
But we made it though. But looking back on it, it was really fun.
Yeah.
Everybody's like
bet.
scheming so we could
Yeah.
get gas money and something to eat
Yeah.
and something to drink. It was fun though. What about you? What do you got?
Fun. I'd say definitely 1 year specifically in college when I lived with Gina and Kayla and Genevieve.
Shout out to Genevieve and Gina,
The roommates.
Kayla, and Kayla.
And we lived in Machupta Manor.
What is it?
In what?
We called it Machupta Manor.
The fuck's Machupta?
A fourplex on the street called Machupta.
Gotcha.
But we all just called it Machupta Manor, everyone who lived there. But that's where that stripper story I told you about
Happened.
Yeah.
that happened.
That's just
The
like-
guy peeing on the laptop happened
Oh,
there.
God.
Like
Yeah.
we had so many just parties and like fun people hanging out there all the time. And then I do remember we used to like, if we ever got up early in the morning, we would go on top of the roof. It was a 2-story, but it had a ladder. So we'd go sit on top of the roof and watch all the girls doing the walk of shame and yell at them.
You're like, what's up, bitch?
Yeah.
Damn. I thought you were
I like
gonna
that
say,
dress.
I
You
honestly
wore it
thought
last
you were going
night.
to say, watch the sunrise.
Well, no, it wasn't that early. I mean, early as in like 8:30, 9 o'clock. Because no one gets up that early in college.
I was like, we would watch the sunset. I mean, the sunrise in the morning. Like,
No.
oh.
Well, no, actually, during the summer, I was working at Starbucks. So I used to do the opening shift, which was like 3 a.m.
Fuck
until
that.
like 10 or 11. But this is what I would do. I would stay up all night partying, not go to sleep, go to work, and then nap during the day.
Damn.
So like work was the end of my day.
Wow.
And I was already, kind of tipsy. So it made it like way easier
No stress.
Slinging
to
that
deal
coffee.
with all those people. But
Yeah.
yeah, that was a rough summer though. My body hated me after that one.
Yeah, man. The no sleep or I mean, damn, like, yeah, your body was completely off. You
Oh
know?
my God, so off. And then school started again, and it was just so hard to get back into the routine of like waking up for class. But
Yeah.
I did it.
Yeah, been there, done that.
Yeah, I skipped all that. Just went straight to partying and playing
Yeah.
shows. I remember like some fun times. One time when we were playing, it was like the second time we ever got to play the Whiskey A Go Go.
What's
It was,
that?
it's a club in
venue.
LA.
Yeah.
We went down there, and I remember this is a story for Kevin Michelle, whatever the fuck you wants to call it. It changed over the years.
Michelle.
Michelle. He was my drummer, and he was sick. And we went to his house to load up our gear, and we're like, we're going to LA, we're doing all this stuff, and he was like, nah, I'm not, I don't want to do it, man. And we're like, no, you're going. So we threw him in the car, and we brought Adam with us that time.
Adam.
And we went down there, and we played our show, and we were doing all this stuff, and then we were gonna go out and go partying. And Kevin was like, his temperature, he said it was like 110, but I think it was like just like 104 or something. But he was like, I need to lay in the bathtub, and we were staying in like the scuzziest like Roach Motel, you know. It was like literally like I went into that bathroom. I didn't even want to take a piss in that bathroom. It was just covered in like just random black mold, you know. And like the bathtub was just
dangerous.
all fucking
That shit can get in your lungs.
And then Kevin fills it up with cold water and jumps in there, right? And I'm like, well, I'm out, dude. And then he starts like, I'm like packing up, getting my jacket, and I hear, Adam, right? Oh and then Adam's like trying to watch TV because he's burnt out from the trip. He doesn't want to go out and party. And I'm like, looks like you're babysitting, dog. And he's like, fuck, man. Yeah. He's like, I just want to relax. I'm like, And then I hear, Adam, I'm seeing people or whatever.
Seeing people?
He's like talking about frogs and like all kinds of weird shit. And then I was just like, fuck it, out.
Shit.
And I bailed.
You're like,
Adam had to babysit him like the whole night. And then I think it was that trip. Then the next day, the rest of us, when we went to Disneyland, that was like cool. We used to do that like all the time, like with tattoo artists and like band members and stuff. And it was like it's just like a bunch of metalheads at Disneyland. Like it's just so funny. But what we would do is bring hella band stickers.
All the parents are like grabbing their children.
Oh yeah. Adam kicked a stroller. Did I ever tell you guys that?
He kicked with a kid in it?
I've heard.
No, there was no kid in it.
Oh my god! I was like,
there was a Indian lady, and she had her backpack and a bunch of shit, right? And we're walking, and she clips Adam's ankle. She's walking behind us.
Hurts.
And it was busy. We're trying to get over to Indiana Jones. Shout out to fucking Indiana Jones. And
shout out to Indiana Jones.
Dude, if you guys haven't been there and been on that ride, when you come over the crest and then the giant fucking cobra head comes up and the fire and shit's going everywhere.
It's a cool show.
It's fucking dope.
It's an awesome ride.
I'll never ride it.
I think we rode it like 4 times at our honeymoon.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's the best one. But we're trying to make our way over there, and she fucking clipped Adam's ankle, and he like turned around. He's like, "Hey, you hit me," or whatever. Yeah. And then she was like, not saying anything, and then we're going, and then she got him again. And he's like, "I'm not gonna tell you again." And her husband's like right there, and then we're walking, and then she fucking gets him again, and he turns around and just straight soccer kicks that fucking stroller.
He kicked it hard.
He kicked it fucking super hard.
Did it break it?
Adam doesn't give a fuck. It's not incriminating, but he hit a kid too.
Oh, that same day?
Yeah.
All right,
listen to the story though. All right, so I think we were trying to get on Buzz Lightyear, like the ride where you shoot like the targets. And we're in line, and Adam wears like, he had like a belt with like fucking chains and handcuffs or whatever, like hanging off his fucking bullets or whatever hanging off of his pants. And there was I don't even remember it was just a family, and like the kid grabbed Adam's chains and was shaking them. Right, and Adam like grabbed his chains and pulled it back, and then the kid grabbed the chains again, right, and then he did it, and then he looks back, and the parents are watching. They're just standing there, literally watching. And then Adam's like, "Hey man, control your kid. He keeps grabbing my wallet, my chain. That's not cool." And then the guy's like, And then we get up, and it's like maybe 2 minutes later, and then the kid grabs Adam's chain again and starts like shaking him, like hitting his butt, every time he pushes him forward. And Adam looks back, and the dad's not doing anything, and Adam just takes his elbow and he's like, boom, and just gets the kid right on the forehead. Just, bah.
How old is the kid?
Just probably like 7. I don't know.
Oh man, he's little.
However elbow height is, but he just popped him, boom, and the kid was like, what?
Yeah, he gonna learn today.
And then the dad just grabbed him and kind of pulled him over, away from us.
Oh shit!
And then nothing happened. We terrorized Disneyland because all in the same day. So like I was saying, we would bring hella stickers.
Stickers.
Yeah, like band stickers, like fucking Necro Electric stickers.
Stick them on everything.
So what I would do is I'd go up to the fucking characters. Like you'd see Mickey Mouse, right? And I would peel the fucking sticker off and I'd put it in my hand and I'd be like, Mickey, come here, motherfucker, you know, and I'd like hug him, and I'd pat, and I'd leave the sticker
Full
on
of
his back.
stickers.
And then you just grab him, like Kelly or somebody would grab him, try to give him a kiss, and we put it on the side of his head.
Oh my god.
And we do it to every character we came across.
Do you have any pictures of that?
I have video. I have video of this shit. Yeah, I have video of the security guards tracking us down and then like giving us a lecture and shit.
Oh my god.
You need to find that.
Yeah, we also Adam used to watch this cartoon called Frisky Dingo.
Frisky Dingo, never heard of it.
It's like a Adult Swim cartoon, but in the cartoon, one of the characters is like, "I gotta have that dick," or whatever, right?
What?
And he had it as Kevin's ringtone.
Oh my god.
Right?
Come on.
So then Adam was taking a piss in the bathroom with all the families and stuff, and we're like, we're like, Kevin, call him. Fucking call him, dude. So when his phone goes off, it's gonna be like, I gotta have that dick.
In the bathroom?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we terrorized him.
awesome.
Jesus.
So those are fun times.
I don't think I'd be able to hang.
I forgot to tell you about something that happened today.
Uh-oh.
You got
That's never
recognized too?
No. No. This is about our son. So I went to Magnolia Silos earlier today with my friend Shaylin and her son Callan and my son Bane.
Cool.
And I mean, Bane is like
Our
two
son
and a
Bane.
half years old. Our son Bane.
Unless I
Yeah.
don't know something.
So Bane is like 2.5 years old, and this girl tried to freaking kiss him.
Like
Bane?
little baby
Yeah.
girl? Aw.
She was probably like 6 or 7.
Oh,
But she was like following him around and like she tried to sneak in a kiss and her mom was like, no. She like
Yeah.
shooed her away.
You stop.
He's
It
a
was
is
so
wrong with
cute
you?
though.
he's a little heartbreaker.
I know.
It's like, and what was he doing? He was like, no, this little girl following me
He was
around.
sitting in the little beanbag chair. She came up on him, was like,
He's like, lay it on me, baby.
He's like, see, what is it about you getting taken advantage of by an older woman when you're 15,
Yeah.
and that's happening to Bane already?
right?
Yeah. Well, he's better looking than I am.
Bane's like,
He's got blonde hair and blue eyes.
he's attracting him early.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll be chasing him away.
She feel a little jelly,
Oh,
just a
yeah.
little jelly.
I'll be chasing him away. It's okay.
That's cute though.
Do we have time for a sponsor?
Yes, we do.
Normally we have a clock that tells us, but I forgot to charge it today. So
Oh. Today, this episode is brought to you today by Dark and Jury Clothing. Dark and Jury is an edgy fashion and lifestyle brand that embraces great design and unsurpassed quality. Dark and Jury has quickly gained a following amongst fans of occult, horror, punk rock, heavy metal, and all-around free thinkers, and retailers worldwide without shoving a preachy, trendy, or political message down your throat. So buy the best, fuck the rest, darkandjuryclothing.com.
boom.
Bam.
All right, back to the
Wham,
shit.
bam, thank you, ma'am.
You know what else was a fun time? A lot of my fun times were in LA, even though I don't really like LA that much.
Yeah.
I hate the traffic. Like
That's true.
I'm like a road raging son of a bitch,
You
dude.
really are.
And I cannot handle, like, it takes to go from downtown Hollywood to Anaheim to Disneyland is like 2.5 hours.
And it's
like-
probably what, like 10 miles?
Yeah, it's like 10, 15
damn
fucking
it.
miles.
You could
You
walk
just sit on the
faster.
highway forever. I have like tons of video of people. We just
Yeah.
used to film people in their cars, just doing fucking random
Road
shit,
rage
reading
stuff.
newspapers,
Yeah.
fucking practically fucking and shit in their cars.
In traffic,
Yeah.
I guess.
But a fun story was we got this offer, right, from this guy. His name's Lawrence Ayers, and he was interested in our band. We were starting to make some noise and stuff at the time, and he invited us to
Wait,
LA.
which band was this at the time?
This was, I believe it was Unconventional Thought Process. And yeah, it was Unconventional. And we went down there. He had an office right across the street from Epic Records, right? And he only wanted two members of the band. He didn't want me to bring the whole band, but the whole band went down there. And we might have played some shows or did something. And so me and Brian Alarid, my guitar player, we were the ones that were going to go to the meeting.
Yeah.
And we showed up to this building downtown, and we're like, all right, let's get there early. I don't want to be fucking late and have to deal with any of this shit, right? So we show up into the parking lot, and we're sitting there waiting. We're probably like 20 minutes early.
Oh, okay.
And I see in the parking lot, like, just smoke coming out of this guy's car. Right? And I'm like, oh, that dude's fucking getting down on some weed, right?
Oh, I thought you meant the motor was smoking.
No. No, it looked like fucking Snoop Dogg was in that fucking car.
Getting smoked.
Right? And then we're like, oh shit. And we're just laughing, and we're laughing it off. And then it's time to fucking go to this meeting. And the door opens, and then out comes the guy. The guy we're there to meet, right?
Yeah.
And we're like, I'm like, holy shit, is that the guy? Right? And then me and Brian are like, oh shit. And this is before weed was legal and stuff, you know?
Oh, yeah, right.
And we're like, oh, all right, this dude's getting fucking blazed before this meeting. And so we let him go in because we didn't want it to be awkward. And then we go in. We go all the way to the fucking top of this place. We walk in. This dude's got a dope-ass fucking office. Wow. Right? And we're like, oh, this is fucking cool, man. And we get in there, and there's another guy. He's like the talent guy. And then there's like the boss.
Manager.
Who invests the money into like you doing stuff, right?
Yeah.
And we're waiting for that guy. So we're sitting there. And then we notice this guy's a little loopy. Right? Mm-hmm. And when he's just like talking nonsense and kind of laughing, just doing weird shit.
High
right?
out of his mind.
Yeah, pretty much, right? And me and Brian are kind of looking at each other. We're trying to. It's a legit situation,
trying to be mature and serious.
Then again, this guy's being fucking weird. So it's like our luck,
Yeah.
And finally the other guy shows in, and this dude's like, he means business, right? He comes in, he's dressed really nice, he's fucking ice cold in his veins, right? And he comes in, he's like, hi, how's it going? Blah, blah, blah. He doesn't want to, like, the other dude's, like, kind of chatting us up. But this dude's just like, okay, did you guys bring this? Did you bring that? Did you bring your songs? Did you bring this? Right? And we're like, yeah. And then we give him everything that we had. And then he's like, did you bring some new material? And we're like, no. Because we had just recorded this. Oh. Right? And nobody told us to fucking bring any new material. And he's like, come on, guys. Like, we brought you here because of this, but I want to see what else you got, And we're like, well, nobody told us. And he's like, it's pretty standard to know, right? Oh. And it got real tense, right?
Yeah.
We're like, oh shit. We're like, well, sorry, dude, we didn't know.
Yeah.
And then
that one up.
And then right above this guy, there's a big
play for you.
This big fucking like moose or deer head, right? Oh. And then it's like, it's okay. These guys are cool, right?
Yeah.
And then we're like, what the fuck, right? And then the serious guy. He like looks back and he's looking at the thing, right? And he's like, what the fuck is that? And then he's like, come on, man. Are we going to go get lunch and go to the studio or what? Right? And then we all look over the other way. And then the dude's at his desk and he has a microphone. And he has some kind of talking
the guy that was high.
Yeah. Talking deer, dude. And we're like, and then he's like, what's going on with you, man?
Oh my god.
Blah, blah, blah. And he's like, can you guys excuse me for a minute? And they go over there, and then the guy's like, well, man, I got in a car accident and I'm on these back pills and this and that and blah, blah, blah. He's like, you need to pull your shit together. All this stuff. And then they took us to Universal Studios.
Yeah.
Not like the movie lot, but the recording place.
Ooh.
And it had like granite walls, and we got put in like a fucking little waiting room, and you could have anything you want, And then we met with like a producer dude or whatever.
Yeah.
And then after that,
you're so famous.
No. Then after that, my band split up. So. Yeah. So that was fun.
Bummer.
But that was a fun time, like with the moose and shit.
Yeah.
So weird, like the weirdest interview, I guess.
Shout out to Mr. Ayers. It's been a while, but. That was fun, dude.
It reminded me of those talking fish that people, for some reason, were popular for a while. And you literally have it on your wall, and it's sing and dance.
I think your dad's got one, right? Your dad?
Yeah, he did. I don't know if he still has it, but he used to.
Yeah, motion sense and.
Her dad's
but you couldn't talk into it. It just sang certain songs.
Yeah, if you passed by, I think it would turn on and talk.
It was motion censored, and it would come halfway off the plaque and be like, sing a song.
I don't know why those things were fun.
I had another fun time in college.
Oh, yeah?
Let's hear it.
College summer, redneck swimming pool.
What?
You just fill up a car, back of a truck or something?
You fill up the back of a truck with water. You just put a tarp down, fill it up with water, put a keg in there, and just swim.
Nice.
Nice.
But it was fun.
You got wild times. Like
Fun.
some of my favorite times are when we go to like. We used to go to Murphy's for like the weekend with your family. Dude, her family gets
Murphy's.
fucking Murphy's, California is like. It's like a historic little tiny town.
It's considered Northern California.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Cool.
But it's like, it's a little wine town. You gotta drive through the mountains. It's up towards like Sonora and shit.
So they have like a retreat for like a winery or something.
It's not a winery.
There's a lot of little
but-
wine tasting rooms. There's like a little historic downtown and a historic hotel, wine tasting room. It's pretty much a wine tasting town.
Okay, cool.
Like just picture like the old West. You know how like there's just like one road with all the wooden
Yeah.
fucking things.
Yeah.
And then just imagine like a bunch of like wino, like Richie yuppie people coming through and just revamping it.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's really fun though.
It's super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, her Jim, her stepdad.
My mom's boyfriend.
Her mom's boyfriend.
Her gym.
her gym, Wendy's gym. He had a house up there and we used to go, but her family from like the smallest kid
Careful what you say.
to like the oldest grandma, they fucking get down.
Okay, that's fun.
If they're like we got 2 days of like family party,
It's a real party.
it's on. The music comes on, the fucking booze comes out, everybody gets
The
buck
boobs
wild.
or the booze?
The booze and the booze.
Banjo.
She's got like
That's cool.
super fun aunts, you know.
Yeah.
They're always hitting on him. He loves it.
Awkward.
But it's fun though.
Oh man.
I like it.
Yeah.
What are some other fun times we had?
Oh gosh.
I liked planning our wedding.
Yeah, that was fun.
We did everything
Stressful.
ourselves. We made
Stressful
our
fun.
invites instead of just doing like a standard invite.
Oh,
we did like
yeah.
a 10-page thing, book that we
We made
designed.
Oh.
By hand.
You
On a
you
printer.
wrote them. Oh, okay. I was like, you.
Well, we designed them, we printed them out, then we bound them ourselves.
Okay,
And
that's fun.
She did like lacy ties.
like
on
a
it.
real
Yeah.
like old school invitation. Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool. That's
yeah,
cool.
it's
man.
fucking dope.
I'd keep
Yeah.
it forever.
Oh,
got
I
one
have
of
like
those.
5 of them still.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's sweet. Yeah.
yeah, that was fun. I don't know, what else do you guys got?
Well, a lot of fun times. Every time that there's like a birthday, it's always really fun. It always turns bigger than it should be, especially if it's a kid's birthday.
Yeah.
In Hispanic culture, it's always a drinking occasion
Oh,
for
yeah.
some damn reason every time. And it turns into this fun party. It turns into dancing. It turns into lots of food and drink, family and friends, and just random people start showing up because this friend invited that friend, and then
we know all
and
about
then
it.
You don't even know where the kid is. Like,
Yeah,
the end of the
we
night.
lived in East Side San Jose, which is like
Yeah.
primarily
We
Hispanic.
were the only
Yeah.
people who spoke English.
Yeah, it was primarily
Oh.
Hispanic or Chinese.
yeah.
But yeah, our neighbors right behind us and on the sides of us, they used to throw quinceañeras, fucking
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
It'd be like 8 at night, and we hear
Yeah.
like full fucking band.
And then the karaoke's on. And like,
Yeah, it
and, like,
goes on
remember that
and
one night? It
on.
was like 2 or 3 in the morning, and we hear like Marze.
Oh, yeah.
It's like some chick just going crazy like
Oh,
by
jeez.
herself. Like somebody like
Nah.
gave her a
Yeah.
microphone when she was like serenading the night, dude.
She drunk. But there's in California, I think there's mostly people from different parts of Mexico that are not from where my family is from.
Where's
Like,
your family from?
Our family is from Tamaulipas, which is another state in Mexico.
Oh.
And a lot of people in California are from, I guess you would say, the southern states of Mexico. So they're more like that type of music, like the banda, loud stuff.
Yeah.
And then Tamaulipas, they have a different liking. They like cumbia, so it's more like.
Oh. Well, there was some of that too.
You know? There's just like a whole big mix of everything all
Yeah.
together. But I met a lot of people, Hispanics from California, that have a whole different style of music that I've never ever
Yeah.
heard. You know,
Huh.
so just within your own culture, there's subcultures. You know,
Yeah.
so it's really different. Yeah,
Yeah, I used to work with 2 dudes, Manuel and Jaime.
Yeah.
They're from Chauchahuitas, Mexico.
Oh yeah, I never even heard that one.
It's like a little town, but it's known for they have dancing horses.
Ooh.
That was like their
oh,
thing.
they're beautiful. Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
They do train them to dance and dance to
Yeah,
music.
they dance like forward
They're
and
so
back.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they ride them in the
Dancing
rodeo.
horse.
They were always trying to
Yeah.
get me to go down there, but
Oh man, you should have that experience. It's amazing, and the horses are just beautiful.
I'm never going to Mexico again.
yeah.
She's traumatized.
Well, she almost didn't make it back.
Damn. But you shouldn't go on a cruise. You should like fly
No.
there and
I don't know.
Yeah, it's so
I don't know.
weird
Have a
how
better
like
experience.
shit's like different. Like he told me, he's like, yeah, you come down there. He's like a white dude like you. He's like long hair and shit. Like you get all the girls, right?
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah,
I'm like
there's
yeah. And he's like, what happens is there's like a church in the middle of the town, and there's a big concrete sidewalk that circles the whole thing. And
yeah,
there's just
like
benches.
a plaza or something.
Yeah, and then the dudes just go and sit on the bench, and the girls walk the thing, and then if they sit next to you, that means they want to hang out with you or whatever. Probably, I guess. I don't know.
The old school way of getting together.
It was like
Courtyard
speed dating,
Yeah,
Mexican
kind of
speed
thing.
dating.
Funny.
Yeah, I guess so.
But no, I never went down there.
And then there's a lot of Hispanics that look just straight up red hair, blue eyes, or blonde hair, green eyes, and you can't tell that they're
Yeah.
Hispanic and they don't speak a word of English. But it's because we have mixes of European blood and everything in our own, the features are completely different. Either you look like a
Crazy.
little Indian or you look a little more European. Like, it's just, everybody's all mixed up.
Well, that'll
Food
be
is
the whole
great.
world eventually.
Food is great.
Do we have another sponsor?
Yes, we do. This episode is also sponsored by Mod Ministry. Mod Ministry merch creates for the edgy woman, the kind of woman who works hard but plays much harder, who embraces femininity but tests societal limits. We are not for the faint of heart. We are bold. We are beautiful. Check out the Mod Ministry Etsy page for handmade harness lingerie, 5-star rated seller since 2014.
Boom! Strap on that sexy shit. Kylie's doing some more events.
Yay.
By the time you guys see it, it'll already have happened. But she's doing the East Side Market again for Mod
Again.
Ministry.
Shut up.
It was
So
so much fun.
thanks for everybody to come out in advance.
Yeah.
And then let's see, I got one more fun time story before we get into some life in the comments. My band, you never been to Reno?
No. I heard about it. Reno 911.
Reno,
Yeah.
Nevada.
Well, there's like the main downtown, right? And
Yeah.
then there's a big ass Hilton back in the day. Now
Okay.
I think it's called the Grand Sierra or some
Oh,
shit.
okay.
Some shit like that. But it used to be a Hilton, and when they first opened the Hilton, they opened this huge club called the Garage. And basically, like, it was like a rock club, or not like a rock club, it was a music club.
Yeah.
But you could see in it, like, from the casino.
Oh.
So it was like raised a little bit, and then you're looking out onto the casino of people playing slot machines and playing cards and shit.
Oh, okay.
So like they could, I'm assuming they'd get like a
And-
Tony Bennett
yeah.
type singer or something, like a Bublé or
Yeah.
whatever, and he would like sing to the fucking casino. But when they first opened it, they fucked up and didn't get enough bands. And then they put out a thing to local bands that had been playing like
Oh,
the
God.
Del Mar
Nice.
and everything.
You're like,
And somehow, I don't even know how, but my band got picked to play this thing. And I think somebody told them that we were like a light alternative band or something to get us
They
Oh,
were
no.
wrong.
to get us in there, right? And then we get up, and it's just old people and just families enjoying their shit, And the band before us was like kind of like a college rock band doing covers,
Yeah.
like what's that song, like fucking Jerry's Mom or whatever that shit is. Stacy's mom,
Stacy's mom.
Jerry's mom.
Get on and going out. Who's
Stacy's
Jerry?
mom, like playing shit like that.
Rest in peace, Stacy's mom.
All right.
Yep. And then at this time, Adam was the singer of my high school band, and I was one of the guitar players and did backup stuff. Yeah, and then I remember we got up there, and when we sound checked, we didn't turn on any distortion pedals
Oh, okay.
that we had. So when we
Okay.
sound checked, I just did like a surfer riff with like my clean amp, just to get the sound guy not to fucking turn us off. And then he's like, "Okay, guys, you guys got 20 minutes, right?" And then we're like, "Okay." And then Adam's like,
There we go.
"What's up, fucking Hilton? You fucking shitbags, like, let's fucking do this, And then I hit the distortion.
Everybody's like, what?
It was like, we just start fucking headbanging and slamming and fucking flipping off people because people are like literally old ladies were like going like this
covering
and shit.
Their ears.
Yeah, covering their ears. You know,
probably gave someone a heart attack.
It was crazy. Adam's fucking
I know
throwing
somebody
shit
peed.
around.
One of them peed.
Yeah, head banging around, and we're just like, "Fuck you."
Whoever hired you lost their job.
Yeah, probably. And then I think we made it through like 3 songs before they cut the power.
Wow, I'm surprised you made
3
it through
songs.
Yeah.
That's longer.
I mean,
than
we didn't
that.
stop because we knew once we stopped, they were gonna stop
Yeah.
us. So we just kept playing our shit.
my
We just went from
God.
one song to the next song.
Right into the next.
Yeah. We just kept playing them until they cut the power,
That's funny.
and then we got banned from ever playing there again. So fun times,
did you
guys.
play at the
Places have you been
casino?
banned from?
I mean, depends on the band, but you mean just a career highlight?
Yeah, for you personally.
I'd say at least like 5, which doesn't sound like a lot, but that's a lot
That is a lot.
to get banned. Like,
Yeah, like never
Yeah.
return ever.
I have letters, like
Gone.
framed
They have
letters
your
of
picture.
people like
Oh my god.
banning our band. But that's when you play hardcore, deathcore, fucking, it's punk rock. Fuck you. Live it, love it.
Hate it
Or don't.
leave it. Yeah.
Sean got here and I was rocking out to Good Charlotte. He's like, what the fuck?
I was like, ooh, high school memory.
Apparently it came out when I was in 8th grade, actually.
Yeah, right. Like
I just
don't
grew
even
up with
remember.
like people that, like even my mom listened to Metallica and stuff, and then like I grew up with like stoners with long hair and fucking like just straight up metalheads. Like, if you listen to anything like softer than fucking like alternative rock or
You're not
something,
even
what I mean?
used to it.
They just crucify you. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's
Well,
just life. All right, we got time for some life in the comments.
well, yeah. Go ahead.
I don't have a paper.
Oh,
you got jacked.
okay.
I got jacked. You ripped me off.
Well, let's read. Oh, I'm gonna hand you one over.
Go ahead. You go first.
Okay. I'll read the bottom one. I'll read L'Espagnol 2 from YouTube. Says, I like those earrings that guy...
No, read the whole thing. It's
What?
okay.
I
I picked this one.
Okay. I like those earrings that gay guy has because they are very scary. But the guest is so cute. I would kind of snuggle a lot in between smoking cigarettes because cigarettes.
Yeah. So this
What
was
are they
from
talking about?
the Brianna episode, and this guy just randomly wrote that.
Were you high,
See if
buddy?
you got-
Guy, who is he talking about?
I think he's talking about me, because I'm the only guy on the show.
I was like, I thought I misread it. I was like, wait,
No,
hold on,
that's-
let me go back.
Go to YouTube. That's his exact. I copied and pasted that right from fucking YouTube.
Let's read it
And
again.
he said, "Yeah, read it again." I was like, "What the
Gay?
fuck is this guy talking about?"
Okay. I like those earrings that gay guy has. Dash. Or what do you call those? Whatever. Dash because they are very scary.
Because they're very scary.
Yeah.
These?
My gauges are.
Apparently he thinks that whatever man wears earrings is gay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they're very scary, he says. But the guest is so cute, Brianna. I would kind of snuggle a lot in between smoking cigarettes because cigarettes.
Whoa.
Yeah, cause cigarettes. Okay.
So we
Cigarettes.
get it.
So just for the record, I'm not gay. I slay this ass all the time.
Whoa.
He is married. He is
Calm
married.
down.
He's married.
Not that there's anything wrong with it, but it's not true. And then, yeah, because cigarettes.
Yeah. He was either high or drunk, or he just really doesn't know how to spell well.
So tighten
A lot
up.
of
there,
run-on
fucking
sentences lately.
La Española too.
All right, our next one is from Bitter Batwing from YouTube. I bet that event must have been fun. I'm guessing the East Side Market show.
Oh, cool.
Those stories are just as interesting and crazy as the ones from the 3 of you. Also, I really enjoy the shirt and hoodie. They're really comfortable.
Damn.
Yeah, Bitter Batwing bought some of our merch and has been posting photos. Thank you so much.
Yeah, dude, repping it in the streets and the ocean. That dude works out on a boat.
Oh, that's
Oh, shit,
right.
really?
I don't know how you do it, man.
Yeah, I was chatting up with him on the fucking DMs.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's he maintains the engines on the boat,
Oh, wow.
so he goes out to sea for like,
That sure
a
reminds
week
me
at
of
a time. and
Titanic.
shit.
You know, like they're down there with the coal and shit.
But isn't that crazy, dude? He's
That's
out on like
crazy.
the high seas
Yeah.
and the fucking Gulf of Mexico, repping our shit.
Damn.
Imagine
So-
spending
Cool,
most of
thank
your
you.
time on water. Yeah, that's gnarly. Yeah, that's crazy.
So shout out to Bitter Batwing.
I think you said you were gonna give a birthday shout out to someone.
Her birthday is next Tuesday. But yeah, let's do it.
Well, this will be out the day after her birthday then.
Gotcha. All right, we're gonna give a shout out. Dead air. Here we go. There's no way I can pronounce it, but I'll let Kylie do it.
Bianca Garcianic.
Boom. Happy birthday,
Happy
biatch.
birthday! Thank you for following us on Instagram.
We hope it's a good one. There you go. All right, we got time for shout outs.
Shout outs to my brother because on the 13th it's his birthday.
Marco.
Birthday.
Happy birthday. It's a birthday month.
Yeah, September. Virgos.
Shout out to Susana. We got one more episode with her. We're gonna miss her. It's been
I'm going to be commenting all the time.
it's been 28 beautiful episodes, and actually it's probably closer to 40 when you go to as many times as we actually filmed, and then something went wrong or we practiced.
Working out all the technical kinks.
So it's been a journey,
Yeah.
and we appreciate everything that you've done.
Yeah.
I know everybody out there loves you, and they're gonna miss you. And you can feel free to come back as a guest anytime.
Yeah.
Sure, man. We never know. Maybe later on, who knows what I'll be
Give us
talking
the
about.
update.
Yeah.
It's gonna be weird looking over at somebody else.
That'd be
So
fun. I wonder who it could be.
What about you?
Shout out to everyone who follows us on YouTube because you're the real all-stars.
Yeah.
Thank you for helping us out. And if you're not subscribed, please
Subscribe.
Yep. Yeah, we have like 1,500 Instagram followers and like 200 YouTube followers.
Yeah, YouTube, kick it up.
Let's
Yeah.
fucking
Kick it up.
just take 2 seconds, click it on your phone, hook
Click
us
and
up.
click.
It really helps us out. And other than that, cheers, and we'll see you next time.